Hi guys, I hope you're all doing really well. Now, this image has been flashing across social media for the past week or so. I kind of saw it subliminally, and then I clicked onto it and I went, oh, that's Martin. And of course, then paying attention. There are all kinds of rumors going around about a Martin Gore solo album. Now, this is very, very exciting. I don't know how true this is. I know a lot of people have been contacting me on my Instagram and Facebook, and they've been emailing me and asking me if this is true. And I'm always flattered when people ask me this because they think I know as they think I would know the answer to this. No, I don't. But you know the old saying, there is no smoke without a fire. I believe something exciting is about to happen. So that is the purpose of this video. It is, let's start the discussion. I'm reaching out to you for the information because I really don't know the answer. At this point, it's just a rumor. I heard a rumor, they travel far. Well, there's no smoke without a fire, as they say. And interestingly enough, if you watched the last video I put up, which was my reaction video to the Depeche Mode Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction speech, I did a reaction video to that. And in that video, I commented on how well they looked. And I just really loved the vibe. It was really positive and it just seemed so right. Everything just felt so good about that video. And then at the end of the video, a lot of you have been speculating, was when Dave said to Martin, you better get back to your children and to the studio. And then I thought, well, that definitely means he's working on some music. Depeche Mode are due a new album because when did Spirit come out? 2016? We're on to 2021 now. So with the Depeche Mode chronology of an album coming out every 4 years, we are definitely due a new Depeche Mode album. But with this image that's been circulating on social media, and all the hype and all the hearsay about a Martin Gore solo album, I've gotten really, really excited because you guys know, just looking at my previous videos in the description below, we speak about Depeche Mode a lot on this channel. And I've often spoken on my previous videos about the fact that I would love to see a Martin Gore solo album. Now, we did, of course, get Counterfeit 1. We got Counterfeit 2. Loved those albums. Check out my review on Counterfeit 1. I should do a review on Counterfeit 2. I loved Counterfeit 1. It had this really sort of underproduced, almost demo-like sound, very sincere, almost like it was done in a home studio. Loved that. Counterfeit 2, obviously a lot more polished and a lot more slick, but a fantastic album. I'm just thinking of the opening track. In my time of dying, I don't want nobody to mourn. And it just had that boom, 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 that sequence, okay, I'm getting all fanboy, but yeah, we'll review that album. So Martin has released, obviously, the 2 Counterfeit albums. Then he did that collaboration with Vince Clarke, VCMG, which I really enjoyed as well. It was, something refreshingly different for both of them, a techno album. And just something about that album which was interesting is when you listen to that VCMG techno album they did, it's quite interesting because I sometimes, when you listen to it, and I could be wrong, but I sometimes think I can see which ideas were fundamentally Martin's and which ideas were fundamentally Vince Clarke's. Anyway, we'll talk about that separately. But I'm very excited about a Martin Gore solo album. And when I say a solo album, I mean a solo album with complete original material. You must remember that Martin, as I say, and we talk about Depeche Mode a lot, we talk about Alan Wilder and all kinds of things, but Martin, as I always say, is the foundation and the fountain from where Depeche Mode stems, and so important for their longevity. And the reason I'm excited about a solo album by Martin is because remember when Martin is writing for Depeche Mode, because Depeche Mode is a band, it's a democracy. There are members in the band, and there is there are negotiations that need to take place. So, for instance, Martin will write a song, Dave will have his input, Fletch will have his input, and then it won't be 100% Martin, because obviously it's a democracy. There are other people involved and the producer and everything. But that is why I would love to hear a 100% solo Martin Gore album, because I don't think we've ever got that where it's Martin writing the song, singing it, producing, obviously working with a producer and a mix engineer. But this will be fundamentally 100% Martin. And I'm so excited about this. I hope the rumor is true, because I'm more excited about this than a new Depeche Mode album. Only because we've never had a completely 100% solo Martin Gore album, meaning all his own songs. Counterfeit was a cover album, but Counterfeit was great because Martin is great at covering a song, because he brings something new to it. And I encourage you to, when you listen to the Counterfeit album, to go and listen to the original songs, and you will hear that Martin's taking them in a completely different direction, which shows the genius of the man. And that is what a true artist does. You take a cover and you make it your own, and you take it to it in a new direction. Also, you must remember that in the more recent Depeche Mode albums, Dave Vaughn has been writing and contributing a lot more songs. Now, I don't know how true this is, but of course, apparently this has caused a bit of friction between Dave and Martin. I don't know how true that is. And this is where I believe Fletch was the mediator to sort of, set the piece and sort of say, okay, well, let's work this out. But a solo Martin Gore album is so exciting, because it's 100% Martin. It's exactly what he wants, 100% what he wants to express. Let's see what's inside the man's soul. And wow, I mean, fanboy, but Martin is an artist unlike any other. And we have covered Depeche Mode, and we continue to, in so much detail. You just need to strip the songs back to their piano raw arrangements just to see what genius and beauty is within Martin Gore's soul. It's just phenomenal. Now, I'm sure you do remember that documentary about the making of Songs of Faith and Devotion, the album that nearly killed them, nearly gave Flood, the producer, a nervous breakdown. Flood did mention on that album that there was so much tension throughout the making of that record, and I specifically remember Flood saying that on the last day of mixing, I think he said he had Alan and Martin sitting behind him on the sofa and literally shouting at each other. Why was that? Well, as we say, remember Martin's idea, and then Alan would bring something to it. And I don't want to repeat myself, but I always say Martin's kind of like the architect and Alan was like the civil engineer. And of course, Alan had his vision, and of course, Martin had his vision. And of course, there was a clash. And even in recent times, when an album comes out, Martin will say, here's the song, and Dave will have input, and Fletch will have input. So, repeating myself, it will be great to see a completely 100% Martin Gore album. I'm personally so excited about this. So please, guys, leave in the description below. Leave me your thoughts. What do you think? If you've got any information with it at all, please share it with the community here. And check out my previous videos on Martin Gore. They will all come up at the end of this video and in the links in the description below. And also, I will invite you to join the Vaughn George Facebook group if you've not joined it yet, because that acts as like a forum, kind of like a springboard to this channel. So when the videos come up here, we then go onto the Vaughn George Facebook group and we discuss the videos on this channel in kind of like a forum fashion. Yeah, I'm very, very excited about this, guys. I would love to know your feelings and your thoughts. And as I say, if there's anyone out there that's got information about this, please reach out to me. You can email me directly at info@vorti.com, or just leave a comment in the description below, or join the Facebook group and reach out. Let's have a discussion. Let's have a celebration, a black celebration. This is such fantastic news. I hope it's true. With that, my friends, I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Be safe and take care. Adios.